Hello. Well, this week, our two contestants come from Leicester. They're Jonathan Street and Anthony Davis, and they'll be trying to solve 5 complex clues to guide Anneka Rice around a treasure hunt course. And they'll win themselves £1,000 if they do it. Our adjudicator, as always, is Wincy Willis, and she'll be telling us whether we're on time or not.
Yes, and I'll be plotting your course on my map here, so lots of luck.
Looking forward to it?
Yes, yeah.
Good.
Terrified. Right.
Tell us about yourselves. What do you do, Jonathan?
I own a shop in Leicester with my fiancée.
What sort of shop is that?
It's a fashion shop, ladies and gents fashions.
You've certainly got an eye for colour yourself, haven't you? What about you, Anthony?
I'm a graphic designer for the National Youth Bureau in Leicester.
So you don't design clothes for him, you just buy from him, do you?
That's right, just the shirt.
Well, you know we shan't be seeing Anneka here in the studio, but we should be able to talk to her, so I'm going to find out if she can hear me. Anneka, can you hear me?
Hello! Hello, my handsome, my lover, my flower, my bird. Well, we never know from one week to another where we're going to be on treasure hunt, and this week's certainly no exception. We're rather at sea, in fact, and I mean that literally, because we're standing on the breakwater at the entrance to Plymouth Sound, you see, Kenneth. Quite local for you, isn't it?
Well,
that's right.
Not too bad.
And to the north, behind me there, is Plymouth itself, a couple of miles to the north there, and you can see why it's such a famous naval centre, because the Sound is a huge natural harbour, and behind it are any number of rivers and creeks. In fact, Graham's looking at a warship now, which is stationed there for the moment. And talking of old rivers and creeks, how are you, Kenneth, this week?
Anneka Rice, one of these days I should get hold of you. I'm very well, thank you.
Well, do you want to open your map and you can have a look at the exact location? It's all being revealed right now. Let's just say hello to Keith, who's sitting in the helicopter. Keith, can we have a smile this week? The only reason we've got a smile from him is that he's on local ground this week. And he's in a good mood. It makes a change. See that lovely, gleaming, white, glimmering smile there. Oh, let's say hello to Graham and Frank.
Hello.
Oh, I say, very, very fetching pair this morning. Oops, they've had a knock already.
Right, well, Wincy, tell us a bit more about the area, would you?
Yes, well, as Anneka said, the lucky girl, she's right down here, situated midway between Cornwall and Devon. On our more detailed map, you can see this is her start position, clearly marked out there on the breakwater. Looks like a great place to be. We've got the Dartmoor National Park behind the beautiful city of Plymouth, and the River Tavy flows down from Tavistock, meeting the River Tamar, and ultimately out to sea. Distance from north to south on our map is 19 miles. The treasure you're looking for is in the toy shop tradition. In the toy shop tradition. There's your first clue. Good luck. Starting now.
Right, here's the first clue then. First, the numbers game. 155 degrees magnetic, 3.5 miles from breakwater light, and 50 degrees 1705 north, 4 degrees 635 west. A visit to the home of the gods is the reward.
And I think you'll be needing these.
Oh, my goodness gracious me.
One thing I forgot to tell you is that about 5 minutes before we said hello, Graham plonked a life jacket on top of my boiler suit, which has very ominous undertones.
That's
I'll be careful with the seaweed.
So, yeah.
155 magnetic, 3.5 miles from breakwater light.
Are you in the helicopter, Anneka?
Yes, right.
There's the breakwater
Was
light.
this all thanks to you, this life jacket? Do you know something I don't? He's in such a good mood this morning. Yes, we're sitting in the helicopter, and we'll take off and wait for you to decide what we've got to do. There we are. If you could kind of get your act together, Keith.
Going out which way?
This is the breakwater.
Magnetic.
It's actually
155 magnetic, 3.5
Oh, hang on.
mile long. How long?
It's a mile long.
Good heavens,
And
is
there's 3.5 million tons of stone that makes it up.
3.5 miles.
Some deep-sea divers there. Graham and I, as you probably know, have been doing a bit of that lately. Have a few.
Miles.
I must say, I don't envy them going down into that water today. I wonder what they're looking for. Graham, any idea?
I like the perch.
That's a good idea.
Well, we'll just circle around the lighthouse while you do some magnificent
All these
calculations.
amazing things that he's got to use. Yes, he's...
This is miles.
Right.
3.
And there's Plymouth behind. Great naval centre. I'm wondering where the dockyard is. I think it must be further
So we want to plot a...
here.
Yeah, that's right.
We're at the breakwater.
We're there, we want to go...
Keith?
50 degrees, 17 minutes and 5 seconds north.
160, 155.
Any idea yet?
No.
No.
No, don't worry.
They're struggling with charts at the moment and
Right.
dividers
Sort of
and all
area.
sorts of things.
Yeah.
It's a jolly...
Go back to your place for a
The
cup of
breakwater
coffee.
light. So what's that? Is that north? We're heading northwestern.
Some people smile. It's such a change.
255 magnetic.
How's the weather with you today?
It's not bad. It's not bad. The sun's trying to break out, but at least it's not raining, so that's the main thing.
Good.
There.
I'm very confused
go.
about
Please, we'll have to go on to the...
Cornwall and Devon.
Onto the other map, do you want to go?
I think so.
Might be an idea.
That's minutes.
17 minutes,
Cornish
not
pasties
5.
and Devon cream, isn't
Yes,
it?
well, it's very
50
evocative,
degrees,
this whole area,
17
isn't it?
minutes.
Plymouth,
It
the
is.
Drake playing bowls, the tall ships race, the Plymouth Brethren. What else? What else makes you think of Plymouth? No, I thought Chris was going to say something. Well, the estuary of the River Tamar is further north.
So if you can see on the map, might give us a clue.
Of course, takes hundreds and hundreds of ships.
What area are we heading? I think it's
To
north.
make you want to go for a quick dive.
Mount Wise. Do you think?
Visit to the home of the gods.
There's lots of mounts down here, aren't there?
I have to tell you, we had this party last night. We went to a friend of Keith's who had a swimming pool. And Graham actually got his deep sea diving kit on. And explored the bottom of the swimming pool. I mean, is that taking the sport seriously or is that...
Anneka,
Yes, hello.
I think that, don't you think that Keith might be asked to help us on this one? Because, I mean, he should know all about these magnetics and things, being a pilot and having been in the
What's it
Navy.
mean? Magnetic. What's that mean?
What is 155 magnetic, 3.5 miles from breakwater line? Does he know?
What's 150 miles... What is it?
155 degrees magnetic.
What's 155 degrees magnetic mean?
Compass bearing.
It's the compass bearing.
The compass
but,
bearing.
Yeah. Anything else? Do you know where it is?
Well, can he go in that direction?
Can you go in that direction?
3.5 miles.
What?
From what point?
From what point? From the
Breakwater light.
breakwater.
From the breakwater line.
Yeah.
From the breakwater line, okay? So it's out to sea. Yeah, it's out to sea.
Oh, yes. It's going back this way.
We're going out to sea.
Surely not.
Could have something to do with all this.
Now, look, wait a minute, where's the side of the chart? North and the west, and get the latitude and the longitude.
How far is it?
3.5 miles.
3.5 miles.
Yes.
Okay,
And then we'll give you another grid
North and the
reference.
west.
that was good thinking. Right, so we're at
And from that
3.5 miles.
point,
We're
so
speeding out on that.
From roughly this point,
what
we're
point
going
is
to
it?
somewhere
That one
here.
there.
And we want to
Oh, very
go
important job you got today,
50
Phoebe.
degrees, 17 minutes. How are we going to work that
That'll
out?
take us about a minute. We're just heading out
Is that
into open
magnetic as
sea.
well? 50 degrees.
So that's 50 degrees here.
Yeah. 50
Um,
degrees, 17 minutes.
And where's 17 minutes? That's what's that? 20 minutes.
15, 17. Actually, that's about here. Out there. And then
do you know
4
what-
degrees,
do
so
you know
many
if
west.
there's a point out there or anything we might be looking for, Keith? Keith, now don't ignore me.
Degrees. Oh, yes, you're right. It's
it that
further down,
boat?
isn't it?
That's
okay,
17,
We've got
isn't
the. Is it the northing? We've got that. And we want 4 degrees, 6
West.
minutes. Right.
Yeah.
4 degrees, 6 minutes.
Well,
Oh,
we're just heading out into...
This is the other way again.
channel.
that's right.
Yeah.
So we want to go.
How come I've got a life jacket on and no one else has? That's what's important.
Where's
Oh,
4
it's in
degrees?
the
You've
middle.
got 4.
Yeah, there's the 4 minutes.
6
minutes, 6 minutes. 17.
Which direction is he flying in now?
So we're heading along this point, this 3.5 miles, at this direction, this compass bearing you gave us, and there's absolutely nothing in sight at all. But we could come to France in about an hour.
But I'm sure that must be the wrong direction, isn't it? She doesn't look like to see.
Sorry?
That's about 2.5 miles.
We've gone about 2.5 miles. He can
Heading
speak
inland,
too.
surely.
Right.
And you're going out to
Another
sea.
one. I can see something actually in the water.
What can you see?
3 something. Hang on.
somethings.
What are they? There's 3 things sticking up. What's
A
that?
visit to the home of the gods
It looks
is the
like a
reward.
trident.
What do you think that
Looks
is?
like what?
It looks like a trident sticking out.
Oh,
of the
well,
sea.
right.
Trident.
A god, the home of the gods.
Yes,
What is it?
Neptune.
Visit to the home of the gods is the
We're just
reward. So
coming. What is
Neptune
it?
with his trident.
Could it be a trident?
Yes, definitely. Must be.
Well, there's 3 long knobs
Where
sticking
did-
out, for
where-
want of
where
a
did
better
the
way of
gods live?
describing it.
Now,
What is it?
Olympus, yes.
Yes, well, this is it. Oh, now what should I do? I can't land there, can I? Well, this is it. We're over it now. And there's 3 tiny sort of
See if there's
point.
something over here, though.
And it's actually, is it moving? I think it's a submarine.
Submarine.
It can't be. Is it?
Is that any good to you?
Is this what it is? I think it's... is it coming out of the water?
Olympus.
We're flying over
Trident
it
submarine, that's it.
now. Could it be a submarine?
Trident submarine.
Submarine.
Well, I don't know what we're meant to do.
There's Olympus, 55, 56.
Steaming along
Could it be
on
the
its
name of the
course.
submarine?
A visit to the home of the gods is the reward.
Can you winch down?
Can I winch down, Keith?
Olympus.
She hasn't got the life jacket on for no reason at all.
It's coming out!
It's coming out.
Ah, so...
I don't believe this.
is it called
This is
the
Olympus? Yes, there's a
outrageous.
There's one called the Olympus.
Is it called the Olympus?
Well, I'm not asking. It must be the only submarine in the... Look at it. It's just come out of the sea. Can I land on that? I don't know whether I can land on that, actually. It doesn't look very safe. Now I know I've got the...
Which is down here somewhere, isn't
Now,
it?
is there anyone who's going to come out and say... It looks so threatening, just steaming out of the water like that, just from nowhere. But there's the three forks on top. And is that someone down there? What's going on down there? I'm just trying to find... Oh, there's someone on top! the people appearing from it.
You fly past and grab the clue.
Fabulous. And now they've all got life jackets on. Someone's got a ping pong bat. Why have they got a ping pong bat?
Ping pong bat.
Waving
They're
at you.
playing ping pong on the deck. Or is that to wave you in? Oh, they're not playing pong. No, they're just going to do, you know, the old come in, number 5, your time is up. Yes, there they are. Green, that means green for go. I don't, but you're not... Are you all coming on board? This is different anyway. How can we land there? Keith, this is your biggest moment yet. Can I get out? Oh, bye-bye. Where am I going? Hi. I seem to be, I'm just hanging on, walking along the side now. Oh, my God.
Don't fall in, Annie.
No, I'm trying not to, but now I... Good morning! Who are you?
John Tuckett. I'm the
John,
captain
nice
of the submarine.
to see you.
Nice to see you.
Am I supposed to... Oh, God.
No,
Have you got
steady
the
there.
clue?
How are you? Did you have a good trip down?
Fantastic trip. I mean,
clue.
it's not
Where's the
word
clue?
right for teeth. They're getting a... What's that?
Thing for you.
Oh, it's a bag.
Simple
Fantastic.
bag for you.
Pullman A. Sereno.
There's a pin on your submariner's goal.
She got the clue.
Where's the clue, Annie?
Where's the clue?
Right.
Oh, fantastic. And he's got the clue for
You
me,
got it.
John. Thank you. Can you read it out?
Just read it, will
Where
you?
Spencer Tracy had an adventure and Matheson Lang played a game, the villain is all clued up for a fight to the finish.
Can I stay here all day?
Spencer Tracy had an adventure and Matheson Lang played a game. The villain is all clued up for a fight to the finish.
Can you get back to the helicopter, Annie?
Are you getting back?
Wembley.
The film books you'll find over there.
Wasn't something like Dead Man's Point, was it?
All right.
Matheson
Oh, I
Lang
see.
played a game.
Are they coming?
Must be somewhere
They're on our way
reasonable.
back.
Spencer Tracy had an adventure.
Would you start looking the other one for you while you're looking there?
Well, that was the most incredible.
You've had 11 minutes so far.
That has actually fulfilled one of my life's ambitions, to be on board a submarine. Oh, my way over there. Can I take this lot on board with me? I thought you were going to have a game of table tennis.
Plymouth Adventure, so we must be heading for
Okay?
Plymouth.
Yes, well,
He's coming with me, Graham. Sorry. I think he's got...
Matheson Lang. Is that in there as well?
Matheson, would that be film reference? I doubt that's film reference.
what? This is just films here.
Yeah.
Do you want the films?
Yes, Spencer Tracy, Plymouth Adventure.
Thank you so much!
So it would be heading for Plymouth.
Adventure, yes, I should think so. The Pilgrim Fathers sailed from Plymouth on the Mayflower and spend their first month ashore on the coast of America. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Do we know what
wonderful.
Matheson Lang is yet?
No.
That is amazing. That is one of the most exciting things that's ever happened to me. Keith is absolutely so... Oh, my God.
No.
And they're getting back in again. Will they start to go down?
Not in there, Matheson.
Oh, wonderful. That, I can't tell you, it's the most sort of ominous, eerie sight, seeing that rise like a monster from the deep. That's the Trident. I wonder where they're off to now, I dread to think. And it's going down again. Fabulous. I'd love to have gone inside.
No.
Has this got actors in it, has it?
Yes.
You couldn't find him in here?
I didn't really look at it.
Let's have a look and see if we can find him.
Yeah, where do you want us to go now?
You head for Plymouth?
Head for Plymouth.
Yes.
Is it L-A-N-G?
Yes, it is.
They're off. So, Keith, we're going to
Matheson.
turn around
Matheson,
now,
yeah.
head back
You
to
got it?
Plymouth.
Yes. What was in the clue?
Drake of England.
Sorry?
That's got to be the Hoe, hasn't it?
Yes.
Matheson Lang played a game. The villain is all... You're heading for Plymouth Hoe, Annie?
We're
Plymouth
heading
Hoe.
for Plymouth now.
Plymouth Hoe.
Yes,
it
Plymouth
is.
Hoe. Yes.
Yeah, it's...
And
yes.
off
Due north of the breakwater where you
Yes.
were before.
due north of that breakwater.
Yes, have you got it?
Yeah.
The villain is all clued up for a fight to the finish.
And it's
Anything on the Hoe that might be of
well
any use?
done, Keith.
There's, I think you'll probably find a book about Plymouth there anyway. Are you nearly there?
We're speeding back towards Plymouth. We'll be there any second now. Where are you wanting us to go exactly?
Well, onto the Hoe, we think,
Onto
just
the
onto the...
Hoe.
Anything
Right.
about the Hoe?
We want to just get onto the Hoe if we can land there.
Smeaton's Tower.
We'll be there in 2 minutes.
The villain is all clued up for a fight to the finish.
Villain. Can't be Drake, can it? There's not much there.
Nothing more about the Hoe?
Graham, quickly, stop right here.
Smeaton's
You're gonna be
Tower.
up.
Is there anything on the...
Some wonderful sailing going on
There
today
is
with
a
this fresh
theatre
wind.
on that.
Yes, there is, isn't there? It's a new theatre.
Lovely boats.
Um,
Fabulous boats.
what's this happening at the moment? Where are we?
Can you see the bowling green yet, Annie?
What's
Not
happening this
exactly,
month?
just at
What's the date
precise second.
today?
29.
We're just
Ew.
June.
speeding back towards the Hoe. Do you enjoy that, Graham? I thought the way it just
Devon,
rose out
South
the
Devon.
deck. Amazing. Have you ever been inside one?
Roadshow, Hope Promenade.
I've been inside one.
What's happening?
Right.
The British Filmia Roadshow.
I thought it was dreadful.
Well, that's
Oh,
possibly
you've
what
been
it is.
inside one?
Yes.
Why is
Any
it
more?
dreadful?
It's very claustrophobic.
Oh, I love it. I love things that are claustrophobic.
No, I didn't find it very pleasant.
Oh,
Showing me anything particular?
well, I'm very, very impressed by the men I met then. They looked as if they had everything well under control. Look at those little boats there. Sorry, Graham.
Annika, are you very close to the Hoe?
Very close to the Hoe. Yes, we're just flying back across the breakwater. We'll be there within the minute.
When you get close to it, you may be able to see something happening. The last part of the clue says the villain is all clued up for a fight to the finish.
It couldn't be people playing bowls, could it?
And why the villain?
I don't know. That's up to you, Kenneth. Why the villain? Yes, the villain is all clued up for a fight to the finish. Maybe it's something to do with the Spanish Armada.
Jonathan, you picked out something that's taking place there. What was that
That
now?
was the British Filmia Roadshow.
British Film Year Roadshow on the Hoe Promenade.
Yes.
Can you look for that? I mean, there's something happening there, a roadshow.
Roadshow.
British Film Year
Well, that
Roadshow.
would make sense with Spencer Tracy, wouldn't it?
Anne Matheson Lang, yes, it would.
Clued up for a fight to the finish. Well, we'll be there in a minute, literally 1 minute.
Right.
Fight to the finish.
You must be having a lovely view from there. Is it nice and clear?
It is lovely. It's just boats everywhere you look.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. This is just the most wonderful natural harbour. All these boats protected from the
It's
open
not
sea.
fine.
There's another fine specimen there. Graham, you're a fine specimen.
Staging some sort of street theatre
Staging
or
some
something.
sort of a fight.
Yeah.
Did you get
There's
wet?
the Hoe up there. Have I got wind?
Did you get wet?
Annie?
Did we get wet? Yes, we're
Annie?
soaking.
Annika, can you listen to Anthony?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
At the moment, we think it might be some sort of mock fight.
Mock fight, yes. Well, there's certainly plenty going on. I can see the Hoe right there. There's
See the one?
a row of flags up.
Are they landing?
There's a sort of circle of people.
Yes.
Whether they're waiting.
Are there any swordsmen or...
Swordsmen? There's something flying. What are they flying? Little mini aeroplanes, are they, or is that a bird? Oh, it's a bird, sorry.
This is actually it, isn't it? Plenty of room for them.
Now, there's a little van with
Doing
flags
things.
coming out. What does that say? British Film Year, yes?
Yes.
It's going on, you're right.
Yes.
Now,
Can
we're
you see anyone that
landing-
looks villainous?
Keith's got one of those rather unpleasant glares on his face at the moment, but I don't think that's what you're talking about. Is there anything villainous? Anything villainous? Not exactly yet. Where would that
What are
be?
they actually doing, these film roadshow people?
Well, they're in a sort of van. Let's just get that.
The villain is walking up for fight to the finish.
Hello?
Sounds just like a mock character.
Right.
It does sound like it, doesn't it?
Yes. Now, I suppose it's something to do with the van up here.
Oh. Is there
Right, we're running up to this van. What is going on? Oh, yes!
Oh.
There's a duel taking place, a bit of jousting.
Oh, try and identify the baddie.
The baddie must be the one with the black boots. Baddies always wear black boots, don't they?
He's probably got a twirly moustache.
Wench! Oh, gosh! I've just been called a wench. Now, hang on, give us a sword or something. Excuse me? Can you two stop a second? Hello? Can you just stop 1 moment?
I don't think they will.
Hello?
Mind they don't run you through.
Is there a spare sword? Just kill the baddie and get the clue. Ah! Oh, he's dead! Oh, God. What?
I'll deal with this.
Oh.
I'm leaving.
Have you got the clue?
Have you got the
He's
clue,
got
Annie?
the clue for his lady. Thank you so much. Fantastic.
Have you got the clue, Annie?
Stop the clock! Oh,
You have, right. Well, we'll take a short break there and continue the hunt in a little while.
It's not meant to happen like that.
Welcome back to part 2. Well, John and Tony have now solved 2 clues. That's £150. 3 clues left. How are they doing for time?
Very well. You're on schedule. You've got about 26 minutes left. And before we go on, Derek Ware was the villain there, well-known stuntman, been in James Bond films and all kinds of things. So
Good.
we've got clue 3 here.
Right,
Let's
Anneka.
go. Start the clock.
Right, a game of bowls going on behind me. Search a transpontine county boundary for a sailor's Egyptian temple.
Across the bridge.
Sorry.
Oh,
Shades of the
transpontine.
desert sea and the Western Nile and anchors away. Bye-bye.
Search a transpontine county boundary for a sailor's
Bye-bye.
Egyptian temple.
Bye-bye, cadet.
This is a county down.
The transpontine footbridge, it's got to be Saltash.
Oh,
Cornwall and...
Yeah.
For a sailor's Egyptian temple,
Bye-bye.
shades of a desert sea and the Western Nile, and anchors away.
Any idea what that is?
Annika's
Bye.
asking if you've got any ideas.
Well,
Yes.
we think you've got to go towards Cornwall, that we do think.
Towards Cornwall, right?
Saltash.
Tamar Bridge.
Keith, thank you for that. My
I don't think she heard you then.
Just speak out loud to her again. Would you just tell her where you wanted to
Yes,
go?
could you head for the Tamar Bridge, Anneka?
Tamar Bridge, Keith. Head for the
Tamar
Tamar
Bridge is
Bridge,
there,
right. Let's do that. Goodbye to everyone on the hoe, and a beautiful view below us again of the sound.
Search a transpontine county boundary
Right.
for a sailor's Egyptian temple. We want to look... Have you got something about Plymouth?
There's Drake's Island.
You're passing over Drake's Island, are you?
Over Drake's Island. There's Drake's Island below us. Devil's Point is further ahead, and Devil's Point actually protects the River Tamar, and provides a nice. Hang on.
For a sailor's Egyptian temple. Now, I wonder if it is
Landing on
actually
the
the
Tamar
bridge.
That's Devil's Point, is it? Yes. This is Devil's Point here. This is the dockland area round here. There's just everywhere you look, there's little inlets and estuaries and rivers and creeks. Do you think it could be down a creek?
Could be anywhere over there.
Could be a sailor's Egyptian temple. Western Nile. Well, we will just fly around for a little while. There's plenty to see. Graham will be very happy for the next. Did you say we're heading towards Cornwall? Because, of course, you know, apparently, there is a great rivalry between Cornwall and Devon. In Cornwall, they say that the best thing about Devon is that it leads to Cornwall, and in Devon they say that the only good thing about Cornwall is that you have to go through Devon to get there.
What was that? Why did you suggest that?
So we are staying in Devon.
Top one. Let's just look something. Sailor's Egyptian
Egyptian temple.
Annika,
Hello.
did you say you'd just seen Drake's Island?
Yes.
It sounds like you should be going there afterwards. It's an adventure centre for sailing, canoeing, climbing, snorkelling, all that sort of thing, just up your street.
Yes. I thought you were going to say there's a large pub on it or something. Oh, Tor Point. I see. There's the ferry at Tor Point. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's the ferry below us now, the vehicular ferry. I love saying that word. That's crossing between the 2 points. That's Devil's Point below.
Just want to go to the bridge.
Should we still heading for the actual bridge, though, are we? Tamar Bridge?
Yes.
Yes, please. Good. They're not very sure, but I think this is the other side, actually. I think you have to... Can you just see? No, not quite. All of the naval docklands down there with all the shipping going on and all the warships in all their glory.
I think that Annika's having a little bit of difficulty perhaps in hearing you, so do try and speak up, won't you? Because it's not easy when she's flying along in the...
I didn't even know you were talking to me. I thought you were having a big mutter.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us, all right?
Hey, you perfectly. We're heading for Tamar Bridge.
Yes.
Yes, they said. Yes. Well, here's the bridge ahead of us. Looking spectacular. So many boats.
What do we do now?
Wonderful.
Where do we
Graham,
go?
it is total element, aren't you, Graham?
Egyptian temple. What could this mean?
Now.
We want to have find the county boundary. Where's the actual boundary? The actual boundary is marked on the Tamar. It's these dots and dashes, isn't it?
Somewhere mid-bridge.
Dead Man's Point. Let's go there.
Someday
now
I
where's
say to
well,
everyone.
Keith will know, won't he,
Is that
being a
the
local man?
county?
Where's the actual boundary between Cornwall and Devon? It's
the river.
The river. The river is actually...
Yes, I know. It goes right down through the middle of the river.
Yes. So,
Have you got any more naval books there?
well, we'll just fly round about the bridge at the moment, which is... Traffic seems to have come to a standstill.
What sailors, yeah, okay, me think of Drake.
Sun's
For
coming
that
out.
area.
Ararat, no.
Heading
I wonder if
onto a
it's
land
up.
drake.
I'm determined that we should go to a creek. What about Salt Mill Creek? Should we just head on downriver? Upriver. What's it, down or up? Please? Up.
Transpontine?
Should we just transport? That's a boat of some kind.
Well, I thought that meant across the bridge, but I mean, does it...
Transpontine.
We're going to
Yes, I
head
think it
downriver
is.
for the time being. Because I see this Egyptian temple.
Do you want Annika to keep on going, or do you want her to hover around the bridge? She's
I
asking.
think she's going to hover until we
No, we've
know.
got to
Yes,
hover. Sorry, we've got to go back to the bridge and hover. Sorry, we were getting excited. We wanted to see what was further downriver.
Going along, you've got to go along the county boundary, which is here.
Well, should we? That means to head on downriver rather than hover around the bridge. So which should we do?
I have a feeling it might be upriver.
Should we
You think it
travel
might be
down the
upriver, do you?
boundary?
Well, Nancy thinks it might be upriver.
Upriver.
The desert sea.
Let's go along the boundary
There's
then.
Mount
Okay.
Ararat.
Turn around again. Enjoyed that,
It's
Keith.
right the way up.
Sailor's Egyptian temple.
We shall carry on following the boundary then, which is going to take us up the River Tamar.
Just under 20 minutes to go.
And in a minute, we're going to have a total crisis. Neil Point. It's very difficult, this.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we could always stop off and have a cream tea or something, couldn't we, Keith? We pass on up here. Is there anything, a landmark or something, do you think?
Well, this is what we're trying to find out.
We're flying actually over a boat. Whether that's going the same way we're going.
Egyptian temple.
Let's take a look at that boat. Seems to be rather conveniently going the same way we're going, which would imply that maybe that's something to do with the clue. Let's have a look at that.
You don't think we
What's
ought
the
to
name?
be just at the bridge?
Something on this.
Oh, hang on. What does that boat say? Hello!
Something to do with the
Trying
sailor.
to work out what this boat says. Karnak! fall.
Where?
Yes.
Where?
On a boat below us.
Oh, well, is it where? It's on a boat called Karnak.
Which of
Karnak
course is
Temple.
near Luxor.
Yes, right.
On the
Shades of the
Nile.
Desert Sea and the Western Nile and anchors away.
Anchors away? Does that mean, can you stop? Can you stop? Can you put down your anchor? No! Yes, that's
It's a
what he's
boat
doing.
called Karnak. That's the Egyptian temple.
Karnak, yes. Now, is he putting down his anchor? Keith, where are you going? Oh, he's... This is very confusing.
I suppose she goes off. She
We're
doesn't...
coming into... Where is this then? This is Neil Point, is it? Oh, it's...
You're at Neil Point now.
Car Green. We're coming into Car Green.
Right.
And Karnak is now travelling into to dock here for a second.
So we can get on it, Annie.
Very bemusing. Yes, absolutely. Shades of a desert sea. It's coming in now. Come on, Karnak. Come on down. Oops, it's going the wrong way completely.
Yes, the anchor.
Well,
Annie,
yes, hello.
we think it may be on the anchor.
Maybe on the anchor. Fine.
Maybe.
Where's it coming
Or
in?
near the anchor. Perhaps on the
Stay
chain.
there. Might be wrong. Hello. Now, let's see where it's coming in. Hello. Here's the Karnak.
It's very clear now, isn't it?
Hurry up! Come on!
Is it close to you?
Dear. Well, oh dear, they're just coming into here. Right. Hello. We're looking for a clue on the anchor, I think. Now, here it is. Good morning. Have you got one of these for me? Conveniently. Here it's coming. They're just throwing the rope in now. Have a quick pull to try and get that in. Can I come aboard? Oh my goodness me. What will they think of next? Right. Oops. Right. Where's the anchor then? Up the front.
What sort of a boat is this?
It's a red and white boat, is it? How it was in the clue. You see, the
Yes.
Red Sea, Desert Sea.
Ah.
And the White
Here
Nile.
it is!
We've got
Got
the
it,
clue.
the clue.
All right, don't read it. Don't read it. We'll stop the clock. We're going to take another short break now. Join us again in a few moments. Welcome back to part 3. You've now solved 3 clues, 2 left to solve. How are they doing for time?
Very well. You're 30 seconds ahead of schedule.
Good
So you've got
grief.
about 16 minutes left. Here's number 4. Start the clock.
Anneka,
Right,
read
yes,
the
I
clue.
can give Roy his captain's hat back again. Thank you very much, Roy. Bedford's Klondike waterfront has memories of arsenic and old lace. Ask the harbour master's wife.
Bedford's Klondike waterfront
get
has
off
memories
this
of arsenic and old lace. Ask the harbour master's wife. What do you want Anneka to do before you go any further?
Swim?
Are you in the helicopter, Annika?
Not exactly.
Oh, are you heading
Just
for
on
it?
the boat, but we... Oops,
Tell-
sorry.
It's in the helicopter, I think.
This is always my big crisis in life. I can never... Oh, thank you. Ben? Oops, thank you very much. Hello. Should we get back into the helicopter then? Bye, Roy.
Yes.
Thanks very much. Wonderful boat. Oops. Oops.
Now, here you are. I think I found this for you. The Dukes of Bedford spent their mining royalties developing and laying out the town in wide streets and squares. Now, there's a... What was this clue say? At the waterfront,
yes,
there's a place called Morwellham on the River
We're up
Tamar.
again.
Where is that?
Back to the Tamar. I mean, where are we now? Car Green.
Further up.
Further up river. Back down river. Roundabout.
I don't think Anneka heard you say that.
Speak up to her, will you? please?
Place
She can't
called
wait.
Morwellham. Is it Morwellham?
Morwellham, yeah.
Well,
No, it's Morwellham.
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 right. Now, is that on the river?
Read this out to Anneka again, because she didn't hear you the first time.
It's on the waterfront somewhere.
All right, so you haven't found it yet either?
No.
Right, let's have a look.
Yes,
Morwellham.
we've got a reference in this book.
Morwellham.
The Dukes of Bedford. Mind or...
Morwellham, there it
God,
is.
where is it?
Near Calstock, about half a mile northeast of Calstock. Okay? Now,
Calstock,
if you just
is it?
keep going
Calstock.
directly north from where we are at Car Green,
Yeah.
about 5 miles. It's a place called Calstock, just northeast of that.
There
It's
it
not
is.
more Wenham, okay?
It's museums.
We're up there.
So what's she got to do? What's that?
Memories of arsenic and old lace.
An old lace.
Well, we're on our way.
So they've got some sort of tableaus.
You never put a better bit
Settings
of
of
butter on
old-
your knife.
Arsenic and old
Where's
lace.
that green tea you're from, Suzi Perry?
Of the old town, perhaps.
That place.
Yes, something like a sort of, you know, a typical scene from the past, where they might have.
Let's find some stuff on...
Perhaps the harbour master might be there.
Well, I hope we get actually onto the moors. I'm dying to have a look. Well, we'll be there in about 3 minutes. More Wenham Museum. So we're leaving the river behind us now. Bye-bye, Tamar.
Victorian farm and shire horse.
Annika?
Hello.
The accent is on the ham. So Graham should be able to help you there. No, I'm only joking. It's more well ham.
More well ham. That's where we're going. Found it?
It depends what's actually there. If they're
Oh, I see. We're going to take a route through sort of Beer Alston, Tucker Marsh, Brumley, Gorton, Harewood.
And old lace.
Just because peace in that kind of mood, really. No other reason. And that's where we want to go. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Dennis.
that's
And young
there's a dummy
Jerry.
there.
Young Jerry. I haven't seen him for a while, thank God.
Perhaps there are others.
Give us a wave, Michael. Show us that you can
What
wave
else have you
and
found about it?
They're the other
Got a booklet
cohorts
here.
of Castle Air. Everyone's so cheerful this day. 'cause of course
Chandler's
it's all
shop. There are people actually serving in some of these shops. So we want
there?
the harbour. Arsenic and old lace. What would say? Haberdashers or perhaps?
Oh,
Just over 12 minutes left.
That's something like a haberdasher's shop when you get there, Annie. Annie?
we'll be there in 1 minute. When we get there, where in More Wellham is this clue?
Annie?
Yes, hello.
We think it might be some sort of little shop.
Little shop.
Yes, they've got lots of little shops with people serving or actually doing things in the...
Oh, well,
Well-
here's the town, the village, or the hamlet, or whatever you call it. What would you call this good town? Down below us, a rather muddy bit of the river below.
Don't forget here, ask...
Key Cottage.
It's a very, very small area. Now, where would you...
Well, you'd say, Annika, the clue ends by saying, ask the harbour master's wife.
Righto. We will do that. When in doubt, ask the harbour master's wife.
That might be Key Cottage.
Key Cottage.
Might be.
Oh, I can see a cottage down below with an old horse and cart. Coach, rather.
Yes.
Obviously,
Yes, that'd be that.
yes. What period would that be, then? They're all dressed up
It's
in
all
period
Victorian,
costumes.
isn't it, then?
Victorian, yes. Well, they're all out in all their Victorian regalia.
It must be near the
Beautiful
actual
old
waterfront itself.
Everywhere I look, there's horses. Why do they do this to me on treasure hunt? Oh, and here we have two gentlemen pushing a coach along a sort of railway track of some kind. What's going on? Well, tell me a bit about this area then. Is it a rehash of a Victorian mill? There's a watermill in the
There's
distance.
a thing about poisonous vapours, but this is the smelting.
Can you hear that? Annika's just asking for you to tell her more about the
tell her
area.
about it.
Why are they in period costume, etc.?
Why are they all dressed up?
Have you got any?
I'm not really sure.
Listen, it's a fascinating and history-haunted place.
Yes, you're right. Where's the harbour master's wife? She's up there. Up here? Let's try up here.
Annie?
Hello! Hang on, we've got some people here. Is one of you the harbour master's wife? No!
Master's wife is along there past the water wheel.
Oh,
Thank you kindly!
sounds lovely, the
Right.
accent.
Ooh, and all that.
Same other water wheel.
Hello!
What's she going to ask the harbour master's wife? What's she going to ask, do you think?
This is terrific.
About the arsenic and old
Look
lace,
at it all, the
perhaps.
wonderful costumes and the horses. Oh, and there's someone's being shod. A horse, rather, not someone.
Horses in costumes?
Yes, they look very pretty in their
I
little
don't like the
frilly
sound of that at all.
thing. Now, this could be the harbour master's
Back
wife.
to
'cause she's
panto again.
selling flowers. Are you the harbour master's wife? No. Oh. Where is she?
In the shop, I think.
She's in the shop. Right.
Where is she?
Hello. What are you selling?
I'm the flower lady.
You're the
Yes,
flower lady. What have you got in there?
I only make
Right. Well, we need the harbour master's wife. Here we are. Ship's chandler, grocer and tea dealer, J. Martin. Who's the harbour master's wife?
She's not very
Annie?
far away. I'm Mrs. Medler, harbour
You're the harbour master's
Yes.
wife. Very nice to see you. Now what?
Annie?
Yes, what do I ask her?
Perhaps ask her about arsenic and old lace.
Yes, any memories of arsenic and old lace? Old lace? Well, I do have a little lace on my drawers.
Graham, this is one for you. Go and examine that lady's drawers. What, literally? Underneath here? Oh, it is the clue!
You got it! Right, keep going. Read it and go straight on.
Wonderful, thank you very much. Home monastery style to the captain who singed the King of Spain's beard and a memento that takes some beating. Thank you so much. It was really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you very much.
Well,
I
it's
can't
something
stop.
straight,
We've sort of
isn't
got
it?
a bit of work to do.
Home, though, monastery style.
Back again.
Well, you better find out where Drake lived.
Yes.
What we didn't quite explain then was that area was actually a living museum.
Yes,
everything's
yes.
in working in that period.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Lovely, look at that,
So,
Bill.
Sir Francis. Leet built by 28. Leet, is that a house or?
Crowndale, near Tavistock.
Where's Tavistock?
Right,
Back into...
now.
Is it this way?
She's back at the
It's
helicopter.
over this way. Yes.
You've got under 8 minutes left now.
Crowndale. Tavistock is over here somewhere. What was the clue?
Anneka, we're looking for somewhere called Crowndale.
Crowndale.
We don't know where it is yet on the map.
Where are you? It's going to be northeast.
Northeast, we think.
Crowndale. Right. Can we just take off a moment, Keith?
It's going to be a small place where we actually marked.
Let's find Tavistock.
It's at the top.
Tavistock. Got it marked there, okay.
Northeast.
It must be just off.
Head in a northeasterly direction until we... And it's the home of who?
Francis Drake.
It's Francis Drake. Right.
Well, not anymore.
I haven't said that. Well, we're heading off in a northeasterly direction, leaving the Living Museum behind us. It really is like suddenly stepping into a different era being there.
What's it called?
I think you've chickened out with those
Tavistock.
drawers, Graham.
You must be able to find things about Drake in these books, I'm sure.
Let's go back to where we were.
Well, we will just head off. We won't go too far because we'll be off the maps. It's like the Flat Earth Society, isn't it? We're talking about going off the map, disappearing.
We are. We just don't exist in a couple of miles. That's the trouble. We are no more. We're finished. Now, we will just keep going. I'm dying to get onto Dartmoor, see all the tors, those massive blocks of granite
It
rising
is
out.
actually called Crowndale, is it?
Was born at Crowndale
6.
near Tavistock.
Got
It's
6 minutes left.
6 minutes. Oh, do hurry up.
Why can't we find Tavistock?
That's the end of the map.
Well, because it's probably not on the map. In which case, you're looking in the wrong place, I would suggest.
Now, what
Have
we
you found anything about Drake in any of these books?
trouble is, where are we? Are we nearly off the map, Keith? Give us a good big shout when we're off the map.
Have a
Oh,
look
I
in
see
there.
double water. That's where we are now. Double water, rather.
62.
It's born at Crowndale, a kilometre south of Tavistock.
Tavistock.
Kilometre.
Where's Tavistock? Help! Where's Tavistock?
It's a kilometre south of Tavistock.
I think Tavistock's off the end. Tavistock doesn't exist because it's not on our map. It's up there. About there.
I think you know that.
Well, where could it be? Could it be at Buckland Monacorum?
Well, it's. I think that
That's about
you're getting warm.
Should we head
Look up
that
something
way?
about Buckland.
Oh,
Yeah. That sounds very
let's head towards Buckland then.
monastery-like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Buckland Monacorum, Annie.
Yes,
Did you head there?
yes.
Are you close?
We are very close, yes. We'll be there in about a couple of minutes. I think it's probably that town over there, isn't it, Keith? Tavistock is sort of up
Buckland
there.
Abbey. 64.
Let's see.
76.
Did you say? What did you say? Did you say Buckland Abbey?
Yes.
Oh, Buckland Abbey.
Look up Buckland Abbey and see,
Yeah.
see whether that's.
64.
Buckland Abbey, 30 seconds.
We'll be there in 1 minute.
He bought Buckland Abbey.
Yes.
Yes,
How
and
much
he
time have we
remained there
got
for the
left?
rest of his life.
Right, so it's Buckland Abbey.
Well, where is Buckland Abbey? That's the next thing.
Where are we now?
Right.
Where are you now, Anneka?
Can you find it on the map, Annie?
We're actually at the town of Buckland Monacorum, whatever it's called.
Ah, well,
And the
Buckland
home-
Abbey is
South.
southwest. Southwest-ish.
It's almost up here. Now, Now, didn't Drake have a famous drum? Wouldn't that be what he'd have beaten?
You've got 4
About
minutes.
Buckland Abbey. You've got to think about Buckland Abbey.
Kenneth,
Yes?
didn't Drake have a famous drum?
He certainly did.
So that's what we're looking for, something that
I
we
should think
beat.
so.
Memento that takes some beating.
Memento that takes some beating.
So we're in a house.
Is it a drum?
Yeah,
That's
he's
it,
got a
isn't it?
picture
Where
of a
is it?
drum here.
Drake's drum. Right.
Yeah, it's Drake's drum you're looking for,
Drake's drum.
certainly.
And then what was the
Okay,
final
there it is.
treasure? I've forgotten now. Wincy, what was it? You told
Where
us
is it?
45 minutes.
I can't remember. What was the
The
final?
final treasure is I've even forgotten now. The treasure is in the toy shop tradition.
The
So
toy
it's a
shop
toy
tradition.
drum. A toy drum.
I should think so,
Yes.
wouldn't you?
A toy drum. Right. We're over
Does
the
it say
abbey
where
now.
the drum is?
No,
Which
yes,
room?
it's quite a big. Oh, it's enormous. This whole area.
Can't search
The
the whole
actual
lot.
abbey is down below. Can you land very quickly, Keith?
There must be somebody who will tell her where the drum is,
Yes,
because it's such
good
a
answer.
famous
You
thing.
need to find the drum, Annie.
Yes, we need to find the drum, and perhaps in the drum there's a toy drum or something
We can't
like
find
that.
where
3
it
minutes
is
to
yet.
go.
3 minutes
How much?
to go.
Three.
Oh no, I get terribly nervous at this stage of the programme.
Don't know where the drum is yet.
You'll have to ask.
I'll have to ask. It's such a famous object that that's no problem. They probably got it in a special room. What a beautiful, beautiful place to have lived. Right, we're landing.
I couldn't see anything anyway.
You couldn't see anything here.
And there's various holiday makers below. There's some sort of shop. Now, whether we go in through the shop or if there's another entrance. Oh, dear. Shop. Now, actually, maybe it's a drum that you could buy in the shop. Rather
A toy
than
drum?
A toy drum. Yes.
Is there a shop there?
Yes, there's the shop up here. How many minutes left? The shop and information, the National Trust. Now, probably there's
A miniature version of it.
a miniature version
Perhaps.
of the drums.
Yes.
Perhaps there's some little drums somewhere.
In the shop. We
In
don't
the
know where the
shop.
shop is. Can you see
Yes,
that?
I'm in the shop.
2
That's the
minutes to
first thing I
go.
saw.
2 minutes.
Is there a drum here? A miniature Drake's drum? There isn't. Where would I find it in the main
Drake's
building?
drum.
Look.
In the house. Can you show me?
The Great Hall.
How do I
is-
get in? This way? Oh,
Isn't it in the shop?
where's the drum?
In the Great Hall.
Public entrance. We need the Great Hall.
You see the Great
In
Hall in the
here?
foreground is Drake's drum.
Hello, can you quick, got a minute to go? Can you tell me where Drake's drum is?
Through that door on the right, right through the room.
The floor's pink
1
and
and a
white
half to
tiles,
go.
Annie.
Through the door on the right.
In the Great Hall.
Where's the drum?
Drum, up the stairs, second floor, turn left, and Drake's drum.
Gosh. Up the
It's one of
stairs.
these running things again.
Up the stairs. Second floor, he said, didn't he? Did he?
Give it all you've got, Annie.
We're coming up to the second floor now. This is the second floor.
The floor's pink and white tiles.
1 minute to go.
Where's the drum? Drake's drum. Does anyone know?
Go.
There's the drum! There's the drum! And there's the toy drum! Oh, wonderful!
Well done, Anneka. Well done.
Well done, Annie.
Thank
Let's hear
Wonderful.
you beat something. Can it be beaten, this little toy drum?
There you go. I'm having a good old
Beat.
bang on, beat on the drum.
I thought it was an egg at first.
This is the,
Well
This is
done.
the real
That's
drum.
terrific that you've got there. Like that. Some of those clues look very difficult, but you made it. Made it through to the end. Well done. Anneka, that was great. You saw some lovely places there, didn't you?
the whole area is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? The
Yeah,
southwest of
it
Britain.
is. It's lovely. Absolutely
It's
lovely.
a lovely part of the
Well, you made it for them. I'm sure they're very grateful.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thanks,
Well
Annie.
done for your clue. That submarine, though, is going to go down forevermore in my...
I'm looking forward to seeing that in the finished programme. Wish we could have seen it here.
Fabulous experience,
Sounded
that.
marvellous. Terrific. Right, but let's let them have the cheque, shall we?
Great.
There you are. Who's taking it? Anthony's going to take it. £1,000 between the two of you. What are you going to do with it? Any ideas?
Go on holiday, I think, after this.
You need it.
To Plymouth.
To Plymouth. Yes, well, you could do a lot worse. Well, congratulations again. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Well done.
And that's the end of Treasure Hunt for this week. Join us again for another one next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye from Devon. See you next week. Bye.
The hunting resumes tomorrow night here on the Family Channel when Anneka, Kenneth and the team search for treasure over Surrey. That's at 10 o'clock. Stay with us now as those eyes roam over a jailed robber released to custody with interesting consequences.